Welcome to the Shy Guys Toybox Podcast with your hosts, Shockhog, Cuckoos, and Ridge Troopa.
Alright everyone, this is Shy Guys Toybox Podcast, Episode 1. I'm your host, Shockhog, and here are my co-hosts, Ridge Troopa.
Hello.
And Cuckoos.
Hey.
And this is our very first episode. We're not going to talk about that other episode, right?
Oh.
Right, Ridge?
I gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just say removed by Yada. Anyway, we got some more in store than we had last time. We have some new segments. Now Gaming, which is when we'll talk about what we're playing right now, what games we're playing, how we like them. We got video game news, of course, new releases. SGTB news, there's a lot to cover there. We have our member shoutouts, decided by us, and mail time. Thanks a lot, guys, for sending your questions in when I asked you to. And that should be it. So let's get started with our first segment called Now Gaming. And here's where we're just going to discuss basically what we've been playing. How we like it, how we think it is so far, or if we've beaten it, how we really liked it, and how it compares to other games or something. We'll start with Ridge. Ridge is playing a game for the Xbox 360, so tell us about it, Ridge.
Yes, I am playing a game, Shock, and that game is called Sonic Unleashed. Alright. The Wii version, I'll just talk about that first. It sucks. Compared to the 360 version, it's really bad. The graphics are terrible. The Wii version is incredibly easy. The Xbox version is actually a challenge. It's a lot more fun. I would definitely recommend the 360 version if you're going to play one, or at least not the Wii version.
I've heard it's better than the PS3 version too, because of lag or something.
But it's a lot of people say it's a half good game, but it's actually pretty good. The 9 stages aren't that bad if you just spam X and Y, but the day stages are really good. So
yeah, I agree. Music's awesome too.
The music is amazing on the day stages.
And the night stages, it's just like do 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 do.
Yeah.
Oh, that drives
Some of the night stage music is okay. Like Adabat night stage is really good.
Oh yeah, that's a good stage. Cuckoos, have you ever played Sonic Unleashed?
Actually, no, I haven't really got into any of those kinds of games.
Sonic games?
Although, what you guys are saying, though, it sounds like a pretty cool game, and I actually might try it out.
Yeah, Sonic doesn't afraid of anything.
Nope, he runs fast and doesn't afraid of anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Sonic Unleashed too. I have the 360 version. I've only played a little bit of the Wii version, and I agree with Ridge. Xbox 360 version all the way.
Also, by the way, Egg Dragoon is a joke on the Wii version.
Oh, is it?
It was hilarious.
Have you gotten to the Egg Dragoon on the 360 version?
I've seen a video of it. It looks really cool.
It's not much. It's not that hard, but it's more fun. So
yeah.
Anyway,
it looks like Lego bricks in the Wii version.
Really?
Yes.
Well, so yeah, Sonic Unleashed is better than the reviews tell you. So, Cuckoos, what have you been playing?
Well, I've been playing the game for DS, and it's a really good game. It's called The World Ends With You.
Oh, I think a few people have heard of that.
Yeah, and so I think this is a really great game, simply because it's made by the same people who created Final Fantasy. It's made by Square Enix. They're a really good company. They make really good RPGs. I think the battle style for this is unique, and
tell us a little bit about it. 'Cause I've heard about it, but not very much.
Well, do you want me to tell you the storyline?
No, just the battle system, because I've heard a lot about that.
Well, in the battle system, oddly enough, you control 2 characters at the same time. One using the DS top screen, and which uses the buttons and the control pad. And the bottom screen, you control the main character, Neku, where you move him with the stylus, and at the top, you can select pins that you use for battle, and each of those pins have a different effect on the enemies that you're battling. So it's 2 characters at the same time, and it gets really challenging, which is why I really like this game.
I've heard about the soundtrack too. How's the soundtrack?
The soundtrack is amazing. I downloaded it off of iTunes a while ago, and I seriously love that music.
I've only listened to some of it. I don't know if it's really my kind of music, but some of it's actually pretty good. A lot different than what you're used to with the not Final Fantasy, Square Enix game. Sorry, they go hand in hand.
What do you mean, not your kind of music? We listen to video game music here, boy.
Yeah, but there's different kinds of video game music.
Alright, I'll give you that one.
And I listen to a little bit of real music too, so... real music and video game music, there's a difference.
I don't do real music.
You don't do it? Okay.
And,
anyway,
so,
anything else to
soundtrack's
say?
really good, and the gameplay is really good. I seriously recommend this game if you like any RPG. You like the storyline is also pretty good, which makes the game even more enjoyable. So I'd really recommend this game.
Well,
That's it.
Square Enix is known for their storylines, am I right? So I've been playing a game
I think so.
I've been playing a game that a lot of you have been playing. Pokemon Heart Gold for the DS. My first Pokemon game since Leaf Green. Another remake. I entirely skipped over Diamond Pearl Platinum because I kind of grew out of Pokemon, but then I got into this whole... I heard about this competitive thing, and I'm like, this sounds pretty interesting, and I'm like, maybe I want to get Heart Gold now, and so I did. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun playing it through, like, being older. You just know a lot more about strategy and whatnot, and they really did a good job at remaking everything. The world is the same layout, the music is really good, the remixes and all that. But the Gen 4 Pokemon, I still don't really like most of them, especially ones like Licky. I don't know what they were thinking. But let's not get...
I know what they were thinking.
We'll get into different generations a little bit later in the podcast, right?
No.
But as a lot of you know, this game is a lot of fun. And I think Johto and Kanto are my favorite regions in the entire game series. In the entire game series of Pokemon. Everything else is not as good because you only have 8 gym leaders. In this game you have 16, and that's just epic. 16 gym leaders.
You're epic.
And that's basically it. I mean, music's good, gameplay's good, and I'm really liking the idea of competitive playing. Don't know how good I'll get at it, but I'll keep trying.
You'll suck.
Hey, Ridge, you suck at Sonic Unleashed, so be quiet. So, yeah. So, well, I guess we'll have to move on to video game news now, unless you guys have something to say about Heart Gold.
Well, I just want to put my input that it's a really good game. I like it. Didn't get really far in it, but...
Well, you can still get far in it, you know.
Yeah,
have the game.
I lost my DS.
What's wrong with you? How can you be playing The World Ends With You if you don't have your DS?
Well, no, because I don't have Heart Gold. Sorry, I don't have the game with me right now.
Oh, okay.